Background information: the story of our oceans. The last largely unexplored area on Earth is the large waterway we call the ocean. All of the oceans of the world are connected. Look at a map of the world or a globe. You can see how what happens to one ocean could eventually affect them all. Ocean water covers over 75% of the Earth's surface. The ocean is home to most of the living organisms on Earth. It contains thousands of tons of microscopic plants and animals. These tiny plants and animals are the food source for the rest of the food web of animals in the ocean. Plants that live in the ocean make most of the oxygen in our atmosphere. Plants change carbon dioxide gas into sugar and oxygen in a metabolic process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is responsible for making the ocean that all animals on Earth can breathe. The surface of the ocean absorbs carbon dioxide from the air. Carbon dioxide is used by photosynthetic phytoplankton in the ocean. Some oxygen these organisms generate remains dissolved in seawater for fish to use. Much of the oxygen not used by ocean animals returns to the air to be used by land animals. Pollution of the ocean. Would you want to swim in polluted water? Pollution is poisonous to living organisms. Polluted water is often derived from industrial or farming waste. Polluted water cannot hold oxygen and food like unpolluted water. You have seen how pollution dumped into one ocean has the potential to spread throughout all of the oceans on the world. Sometimes the amount of pollution entering the ocean is so large that it can kill ocean animals. Sometimes pollution does not kill organisms right away, but changes the environmental or habitat of the organisms. The changes in the habitat then induce changes in the living organisms. The poisons in pollution come from many of the things we do every day. It is not just factories or oil carrying ships or even cooling water from power plants that make pollution. Anything added to the ocean that changes the natural balance in the water can be called pollution. For example, washing machines pump out detergent dissolved in water. Detergent is not a natural chemical found in water. The detergent is pollution. Another example of pollution is fertilizer from a farm. When the fertilizer drains into rivers which run into the ocean, the fertilizer is pollution. It changes the natural balance of the nutrients in water. In most areas of the country, wastewater is treated before it is dumped into the ocean. This water treatment makes the water more like the water of the ocean. In some areas of the world, waste from homes, industry, and farms runs into the ocean without treatment. Since the ocean is so large, people might think that nothing can affect it. The large amount of animal life, like the number of different kinds of fish, might make people think that the number of types of living things in the ocean is unlimited. It is not. The size and complexity of the ocean makes it difficult to understand the ocean. The ocean is very diverse and, in fact, is one of the Earth's most important natural resources. Have you ever seen the ocean? Maybe it is not possible for your class to visit an ocean. Although you cannot have an ocean in your classroom, you can make models to use to study the ocean and the effects of pollution using the Make an Ocean kit.